Welcome to the Dynamic Software Bindery Estimating demonstration. Dynamic estimating software is designed specifically for trade binderies. The software assumes you are getting printed material from the printer and you are processing the job from there. This is a quick demo of a Y-row quote. Select the customer, the job type, the binding method, one for Y-row. Enter the finish width and the finish length. Enter the number of text pages, we're going to say 36. Enter the highest page count that the printer is supplying, we're going to say 8 in this case. Tell the system how you're going to run them, so they're supplying them as 8s and we will run them as 8s. If there was a cover, we could indicate the cover, and if there was any other pages, we could indicate that. The software now takes its best guess at how that job is coming in page counts in 32s, 24s, 16s, etc. In this particular case, it is assumed 4 8-pagers and 1 4-page. The software asks us how the printer is supplying us the stock. We're going to say 19 for the 8-pager and 11.7 for the 4-page. We can put in a description of the job, brief estimating demo, and we can put in a brief description. So it's 36 pages Y-row. Once we've entered that, we can enter the quantities that the customer has requested, 2, 4, and 6,000. Notice that the software has automatically divided this job up into 2 columns in the estimating program. It has put the 8-pagers in the first column and the 4-pagers in the second column. It has put in the supplied sheet width, the working sheet width, then the finished size. Next, we pick the paper that we need for each section. So let's say the 8-pagers are going to be run on a 70-pound stock, and the 4-pagers are going to be run on a 60-pound stock. We simply select the papers we want and into the software. Notice at the top of the screen that we already have our pricing on this particular job. We can now check each process that this job has to go through by clicking on the quick access buttons to get to that particular process. We're going to go to the mechanical binding area and we're going to check the collating of the work, and we can see that this is based on 5 sections. It is put in a make ready time of 1 hour and a running speed of 4,000 per hour. We always have the ability to override what the software has given us with our experience as an estimator. If I want to slow this particular job down, I simply enter the speed that I require over the speed that I was given. If we need to trim the spines, these were folded SIGs, so maybe we'll trim all 4 sides, so I can indicate that. There is no marrying. We are punching the text sheets. If we had any separate covers or tabs, we could punch those. We are binding the job. It always allows us to pick whether it's automatic or hand. The system will make assumptions and choose the appropriate method, but you can always override. It will also calculate the spine material. It knows the thickness of the book, the length of the spine, so it will go through and calculate the number of loops we need and price it out accordingly. Once we're finished with the mechanical binding, we know all that's left to do on this job is the packing. So I click on my quick access button for packing, and it tells me that we can get 143 of these books in a carton and calculates my carton cost. If I'm happy with the price, I can go to my letter. Software automatically converts the numbers of the estimate into the format of a letter that can be printed, faxed, or emailed directly to the customer. The software automatically closes up any white space you see in the letter when the letter is actually sent to the customer. Once we are happy with the letter, we can go back to the input screen and we can save or print this estimate, and we can do our estimate variations very quickly. This software handles all aspects of the trade binding industry. We can do cutting, folding, folding and gluing, saddle stitching, perfect binding, all mechanical binding processes, right through to case binding. We can also do many other activities such as wafer sealing, stringing, Velcro, eyelets, padding, hand operations, tabbing, drilling, round cornering, shrink wrapping, paper banding, clip sealing, tipping, ink jetting. We can then proceed into other processes such as die cutting, foil stamping, embossing, mounting, easeling, and many more. This has been a demonstration of the dynamic bindery system. If you would like a full demo of our powerful software, please call us at 1-800-461-8114. Thank you.